In this video, I'm going to be showing you why semen retention will solve all your problems. The number one reason why semen retention will solve all your problems. The bottom line is semen retention will solve your problems because you finally can think on a higher playing field. You finally can start thinking above your problems. It is so easy to get wrapped up as a human in the day in and day out of your life. You're always consistently thinking about all the things that are wrong. You're always anxious. You're always thinking how this is going to happen, how this is going to happen. It's so easy to forget about the spiritual world and be totally in your physical reality and forget everything else exists. But you have to realize that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience, and there is a power that is aware of all of your problems, and you need not to worry. Once you're able to realize this and actually not worry and stick by it, this is when everything changes. And when you go on retention, since retention is nutrients, vitamins, helps increase your spiritual powers, your spiritual connection, you finally remember this because you just feel a lot better about yourself. It's really easy to feel down on yourself, especially if you've been relapsing recently. You've been doing things you're not supposed to be doing. You've been watching explicit material. You've been just doing things. You have been having bad habits. You haven't been in the gym. You've just been watching Netflix and not really improving yourself. It's really easy to feel down on yourself. That's the easiest thing to do, is be the victim. But the moment you start improving yourself and you start feeling better about yourself. And the thing is, the reason why we do self-improvement is just to feel better about ourselves. We already are good, but nothing beats feeling even better about yourself by doing things that are getting yourself out of the comfort zone. Think about it. If there is a girl that you might be interested in, but you've never talked to her, how are you going to look at yourself in the mirror and say that you are the person who you say you are? But when you actually do the things that you're afraid of doing, this is when you finally give yourself that conviction that you are who you say you are. You're feeling better about yourself, and now you can do other things in your life to compound on the already good things that you're doing. This is what you have to realize. So when you go on retention, when you've been praying, when you've been meditating, when you've been working out consistently, just doing the good habits consistently, you feel better about yourself. And because you're feeling better about yourself, a lot of the problems that are coming your way, you can critically think of a way to get out of them. You can think of a higher playing field. Things might feel like they're going down the barrel right now. It might think that you're out of luck. Nothing's ever going your way, but you have to realize there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is going to be a breakthrough, and I'm not just saying this just to say it. This is real life scenarios. Things are going to happen, but you're going to rebound from it. You're going to become the victor. You have to start listening to belief enhancing things that enhance your beliefs. You have to be around positive people. You cannot keep being around negative energy, negative people, because it's going to suck you dry. If you're around negative people, their reality is going to be yours. You are the sum total of the 5 most people that you hang around with. So be around positive people. It may not look good right now, but you have to realize, because you're on retention, you have increased aura, you have increased optimism, you're feeling more optimistic about your life, you're becoming more verbal, you're starting to vocalize yourself, starting to express yourself more, you're feeling better about yourself. It's easier to realize that you still have problems. There's still a lot of things that aren't happening your way, but you can overcome them and things can become better and you can actually learn from them. You have to realize that it's like when Vegeta was getting his butt kicked, and then every time he Goku was almost died, he came back stronger version of himself. This is what you have to realize. You have to realize this. So when you go on retention, your problems are going to be solved. They're not automatically just going to miraculously just all of them be solved, but the way that you think about them, which is the most important thing, the way that you're thinking about them is going to be better. And you're not going to have this fear consciousness. You're going to have a strong consciousness, and it's going to work out for your benefit because you have better belief about yourself. You're becoming someone who has high belief in himself because you're doing things that not a lot of people are willing to do. Talking to a girl that you may find attractive, a lot of people are not going to do that. But if you do that, you're going to feel better about yourself. This is going to compound your attitude, and it's going to carry on to the next thing that you do, and carry on and keep carrying on until you just build this nest egg of really positive habits that you've done, and now things are going to be easier, because now it all comes down to how you think about things, how you think about it. Even if it's not going your way, the way you think about it holds way more weight than what you're actually going through. It's easy to forget that you are a spiritual being. It's easy to forget about the Most High. It's easy to forget about that. But you have to realize that once you're aligned with Him, you're aligned with life, all the things that you go through, you will overcome them. And you cannot be anxious, and do not be afraid about it. Because if you're anxious, you're already submitting. You're already submitting. With that being said, I hope that video helped you out, whatever you're going through. Just be positive, take the right action, have a bias for action, just continue to take the right action day in and day out, and it will pay off for you. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one.